Side effects of losartan for those of you taking this medication but don't know what it does to your body. This medication is the most commonly used to treat high blood pressure, to treat hypertension here in Brazil, but today I'm also going to show you how you can control your blood pressure without medication. First and foremost, I want to make it absolutely clear that you should not stop taking your medication without your doctor's approval. I want to emphasize this right at the beginning because I don't want anyone saying they stopped taking losartan because they watched Dr. João's video about the medication's side effects. No, what I'm doing here is discussing the package insert, the potential adverse effects this medication might have on you, and showing you that there is a natural alternative without side effects that can indeed help you improve your hypertension control. So let's get started. These side effects are also rare, and I want to emphasize that just because something is listed as a side effect doesn't mean it will necessarily happen to you. Now, losartan is typically prescribed as a 50 milligrams dose in the morning and another 50 milligrams in the afternoon. Are you taking losartan? Let me know in the comments or in the chat. I'd love to hear from you. If you're taking or have taken this medication, or if you're on a different blood pressure medication, tell me which one you're using. And while you're at it, I'd love to know which part of Brazil or the world you're watching from right now. All right, folks, let's dive into the side effects of losartan. I've compiled a list of 14 main side effects, all taken directly from the medication's package insert. The 14th one is the one I'm most concerned about, as it has the most serious consequences. The first side effect is, unsurprisingly, a drop in blood pressure, which is directly related to its vasodilation effect. This vasodilation can lead to dizziness or vertigo. Due to a temporary decrease in blood flow to the brain, it can cause headaches due to the dilation of blood vessels in that area and can lead to fatigue because of reduced blood flow to the muscles. That's the first issue. Second, coughing, because it stimulates the bronchial system. So coughing can occur with both losartan and ACE inhibitors like captopril and enalapril. The third side effect is upper respiratory tract infections, such as pharyngitis, because losartan indirectly affects our immune system. The reduction in blood pressure can alter blood circulation and can also change the distribution of immune cells in our immune system, and this might compromise part of our defense against viruses, bacteria, and fungi. Fourth, it can affect heart rhythm, potentially leading to arrhythmia. It can also cause palpitations. Number 5, allergic reactions. These can include hypersensitivity, facial swelling known as angioedema, and swelling of the tongue and lips. It can also cause skin rashes, allergic sores on the skin, itching, and even anaphylaxis. Anaphylaxis is a severe allergic reaction that's a medical emergency requiring immediate intervention. Additionally, losartan can cause side effects like nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, insomnia, or drowsiness, nasal congestion, chest pain, anemia, and fainting. And the last one, before we get to the bonus, if you want the bonus, is hyperkalemia, which is an increase in potassium levels. This is more common in patients with kidney problems, and that's one of the reasons why losartan is not recommended for patients with severe kidney problems. This high potassium level can cause muscle cramps, weakness, paralysis, and worst of all, irregular heartbeats. And these irregular heartbeats can be fatal, potentially leading to death. Folks, I've listed 9 other side effects of losartan that really surprised me. I never expected to find these side effects associated with losartan. You'll see why in a moment. So tell me, do you want to hear about the bonus or not? If you want the bonus, go ahead and hit that like button on this video. Give this video a thumbs up. Leave your like, because not only will you get access to the bonus, but you'll also help others discover this important information. So your like will help someone you've never met learn about the side effects of losartan too. I noticed a lot of people have already hit the like button, so since you guys showed interest in the bonus content, I'm going to share it. The first side effect that surprised me is that even though losartan reduces the risk of stroke or cerebrovascular accident, despite reducing the risk of stroke, the package insert actually lists stroke as a possible adverse effect of losartan. Wow. Similarly, atrial fibrillation, a very common and concerning arrhythmia that increases the risk of thrombosis, for example, is listed as a potential consequence of using losartan in the package insert. Other side effects include shortness of breath, hypoglycemia, which is an excessive drop in blood sugar levels, kidney failure, hepatitis, which which is inflammation of the liver, inflammation of blood vessels, which we call vasculitis, and also elevated liver enzymes. So folks, these are also other adverse effects, possible side effects of using losartan. Dr. João, will this happen to everyone? No, folks. Some of these side effects are more common than others. For instance, it's much more likely for someone to experience a drop in blood pressure, which can lead to dizziness, a very common adverse effect compared to developing atrial fibrillation, for example. Each of these side effects occurs with a different frequency. Again, this doesn't mean you'll definitely experience these effects. I'm just providing you with information. All of this information is in the package insert, but discussing it like this makes it easier to understand and learn. So, folks, I absolutely don't want to discourage you from taking your losartan. Of course, there are contraindications. For example, those who've had an allergic reaction, pregnant women, and patients with severe or advanced chronic kidney disease can't take it, as I mentioned. People taking potassium supplements should also be cautious, as these can, when combined with losartan, significantly increase blood potassium levels, which isn't desirable. Now, I don't want you to stop taking losartan, but if you have hypertension, what I need to tell you is that there's a way for you to manage your high blood pressure. All right, in some cases, it might not be possible to control it 100%, but for most people, it's possible to manage blood pressure without medication just by changing habits, as Dr. João suggests. João, it's all about a healthy lifestyle, folks. This means eating well, drinking plenty of water, avoiding alcohol, not smoking, managing your stress, getting good sleep, exercising regularly, and maintaining a healthy weight. All of these things will greatly help you control your blood pressure, because the root cause of high blood pressure in most cases is directly related to your behavior. It's about what you eat, what you drink, how much you sleep, and what you worry about. So your lifestyle for the most part. So if we don't address the root cause of your hypertension, the problem will persist. Just like taking medication alone won't solve it. What's the point of having high blood pressure and taking medication if you're not exercising, eating right, maintaining a healthy weight, and instead smoking heavily and drinking every day? In this case, simply taking a pill isn't going to cut it. So what happens then? It's pointless to just take medication in this situation, because it only controls the symptom, the clinical manifestation. It only manages the number you see when you measure your blood pressure, but the underlying issue, the root of the problem, will continue, and your body will keep suffering damage. You'll keep damaging your arteries and veins, for example. You'll continue to fill your cells with toxic substances that will cause them to die prematurely. That's why a healthy lifestyle is absolutely crucial. For those of you with high blood pressure, for those who want to improve hypertension, for those who want to, for example, stop taking medication, it is indeed possible, yes, it is possible to control high blood pressure, to manage hypertension without medications. In fact, and I'm not just saying this, folks, all medical protocols state that the first step in treating high blood pressure is lifestyle change. Obviously, if someone is diagnosed with extremely high blood pressure levels, of course, we'll start them on medication. But for blood pressure readings like 145/90 or 150/100, these levels can definitely be controlled through lifestyle changes and adjustments. And I can teach you how to adopt a lifestyle that will help you improve your blood pressure, reduce your reliance on medications, enhance your quality of life, and as an added bonus, help you better manage diabetes as well. High cholesterol, insomnia, anxiety, depression, smoking, alcoholism, and I show you how to address these issues in my book, The Longevity Code, 100 Habits to Live Past 100 Years. The book is divided into chapters, including sections on nutrition, physical activity, quality sleep, stress management, controlling the consumption of toxic substances, and cultivating healthy relationships, which are also crucial for your overall health, not just mental, but physical health as well. So if you want to learn how to control your high blood pressure without medications, tests, or doctor visits in a simple way that you can start implementing today, click here now, click right here on the first link in the description or the pinned comment to get your copy of the Longevity Code authored by me. And I guarantee you that actually I'm not the one making guarantees. The scientific studies I based my book on assure you that these habits can effectively reduce and better control your high blood pressure. So click now on the first link in the description or the pinned comment to get your digital copy of the Longevity Code for just $29.90. Remember, it's only available in digital digital format, okay? Come on, folks, click on it now. If anyone's having issues with the book or if you haven't received it, send a message to 219769 02933 plus. Click there now and get your book. And if you're not satisfied, no worries. I'll give you a full refund. We'll process the refund without any hassle, no questions asked, and no runaround. I offer this guarantee because I'm absolutely certain that once you read the book and put it into practice, your life will change for the better, okay?